I know this is going to be kind of crazy for you guys, but it is I, Jazz Vengeance, here with a new type of show and an all-new kind of way of thinking, and it's another addition to everything else we do. Those of you guys who know who we are and who I am and what I do, me and my son, and Sean Awesome and I, we started a show years ago called Dream Matches, and we turned into Dream Masters, and we are kind of the number one and the originators of this whole concept kind of a thing here. And yeah, we're kind of proud of that, just saying. But we thought we'd start a new different kind of concept called Dream Masters Classics, in which we're actually going to feature some actual wrestling stuff for those wrestling purists out there. And also some kind of classic confrontations that are actual confrontations that are not just, wherewithal and here and there. So this is our kickoff match on our new concept. This is the Hart family, known as, that's what Jimmy Hart's group was called back in the 80s. If you remember, Jimmy Hart had his own, back in the 80s there were a lot of factions, the managers would have a lot of guys that they would manage. And Jimmy Hart was one of those managers. He managed the four gentlemen you see on the Hart family, which is the guy in the ring right now who's getting beat up right now is the Honky-tonk Man. The Hart Foundation, Jim Niedhart, Bret Hart, who just got inducted in the just got inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, as did the Honky-tonk Man, by the way. And their tag team partner in this match is the Earthquake, who, if you remember, also Jimmy Hart managed him as well as his other tag team partner, Typhoon. And Jimmy Hart managed a lot of other guys too, such as Greg Valentine, when Honky-Tonk Man and Greg Valentine were the Rhythm and Blues. Their opponents in this one is the other kind of heel faction, and that was the Heenan family, which we have representing the Heenan family. We got Ravishing Rick Rude, King Kong Bundy, the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant, and Mr. Perfect Curt Henning representing the Heenan family, which if you do your math and do your history, you'll know that was in fact, on both ends, these are guys who are actually part of each group. How I came up with these guys is just because, this is what I would view. This I think would be the most even of the matches. As you see, Ravishing Rick Rude and the Heenan family have picked up the victory. This is an 8-man tag, so it was one fall to a finish. So sadly, you didn't get to see everybody else. Sorry. Because back then they didn't have Dream Masters yet, and they didn't have the Team Warfare match. They had the 8-man tags. They did have Survivor Series, which, who knows, maybe in a little bit we'll do a Survivor Series kind of a match type of thing. But it really wasn't much of a tag team match, was it, folks? Yeah, if you folks are feeling kind of sad and left out on that one, then sorry about that, but yeah, this is just the kickoff. Got more action coming your way. Stick around. Maybe you'll see some of these guys later. Maybe you won't. Stick around. Coming up more coming your way. Congratulations to the Heenan family.